Hello, Internet. So tonight, I had planned to put back together Marvel Premiere 15, but I'm not ready to do that yet. There's the stains are still there a little bit, just very little bit, and I just want to think about it a little bit more. I don't want to rush the process. I just need to take a step back from it and get a second opinion. And so I am waiting on that opinion, and when and if it comes, I will update you on the book's progress. It looks good. It looks ready to go. But if I can get those stains out, I want to. What is happening is I'm feeling like I'm pushing the book. I don't want to continually apply peroxide and burn the book. I don't want to make it gray or blue or discolor it in any way. I'm not sure if that's possible, but that's my concern, and that's what I would like to prevent if I can. So I've got plenty to work on. There's an endless supply of work here, and so it's not a problem moving forward. And that's what I'm going to do. It's in a safe place. It's in a drying rack that has an empty slot, and it'll be fine, and we'll get to it next week sometime. Tomorrow, I will not be doing a lunch show, but I will be doing a toy show at 8 o'clock. So tonight is it for comics for the week, and 1 month ago today, I started the channel. So it's been a great month. I've really enjoyed this process, and I'm looking forward to many months coming and doing a lot of my bigger books. One book that I'll be doing that you can see on the wall here is Avengers 48. That's a 9.0, and I think it's got some spine ticks that can come out, and it's got, it could use a little touch of light. So that's coming in the future. I don't know when, but at some point. There's also an Incredible Hulk 182 9.6 that I think also has some spine ticks that may be able to come out. 9.6s are tough, because it's typically something breaking color. Sometimes it's a spine tick, but other times it's not. Here's another Thor 166 spine tick. That's a Adam Warlock key. A couple 9.4s from Captain Marvel over here. I don't know if those are even worth it, but this Green Lantern Green Arrow 87 is intriguing. I may give that a shot. All this is in the future. I'm honing my skills right now, and I'm excited about the future, and I hope you are too, because I might do some really cool things on this channel. I've got a lot of really great books to try to improve, and that's why I'm working on all the kind of minor stuff right now, until I get some sea legs, and then am able to venture into deeper waters. That's a metaphor, okay? So right now, we're going to check on 55. We pressed this today. It's been in the press. It has returned to ambient temperature. And we're gonna take a look and see how we did. I actually can't remember if I cleaned this book. I know it had that brown stain on the back, but I'll tell you what, it already looks flatter, that's for sure. Let me just remove some of this paper, and we'll get a nice pretty shot of it. All right, here we go. Now the back is the big deal. I'm also hopeful that these staples didn't pop. But it looks good. It looks better, For one thing, the spine roll is fixed. And this looked like it had a good wrap on it. A lot of these are miswrapped, I think the line is pretty nice. And a lot of that has to do with the spine roll repair. Again, this was a poor condition book. Okay, well, that's okay. You know what? Still got some water stain there. Could have probably had this in a little bit longer. We're just gonna come in and get close. Okay. So you can see right here, still a little bit of a water stain. I could wash this book again. I'm not going to right now, but it could definitely use some further work. Remember the scraping? That came out pretty good. That's pretty clean. I think I did lift a couple spots there on the black with the razor, but not bad. You know, the book's flat. I think I could do some dry erase work to this. Dry cleaning. All this water stain is gone. It's a decent result. Not a bad day's work here. You know, a lot of it is just time. This is a time-consuming craft. Got a burn here. Not sure what caused that. We'll look inside. Very loose paper. Looks good though. Not too white. Still got the water stain down here. Let me get my hand under. A little bit of a water stain, that's okay. It was pretty bad. Front cover. And I'll snap some photos of this and do it in next week's review on Monday night. We'll review the work from the cold presses. So yeah, not bad. 5 key firsts in this book. 5 first appearances. You got the Blood Brothers, Thanos, Drax the Destroyer, and Eros. And here's what we're about to check out here. So, all right, let's just, you see Chloe chilling. Had some gunshots, so she needs to be close when there's gunshots. We in the, sound like some sirens. There was a big old happening outside a few minutes ago. I'm not sure what was going on. Crazy times. All right, so we are in the cold press. All right. Here's Chloe. I don't think I hit the right button. So there she is, Iron Man 55 in the cold. And here we go. We got some books to look at here. We're going to choose our next victim. I think I saw this being done by Jay on Rick's channel. This is either first Peggy Carter or first Sharon Carter. I think it's first Peggy Carter. Okay? Tells us Suspense 75. You know, there were some Easter eggs in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, and Mysterio and Daken were connected to this QR code. And so, you know, Peggy Carter at the end, or Sharon Carter, whichever, could be, I think, could be, not Mysterio. What is her name? The blue chick from X-Men. I can't remember. The mutant. Really badass mutant. Not a bad copy. I picked this up before it got hot, you know. a couple years ago. All right. Now I think this is when Doom takes the board from Surfer. I think this is part of that trilogy. This is a nice copy, but it's a little tan, and so it could just use a kiss of light. You know, I just want to lighten it just a little bit, not an insane amount. I'm learning that you want to look unmolested. You know, you don't want your work to even really show. You want it to just look like it's not been messed with. You know, anything that looks out of order is going to get a flag. You know, but it's a pretty book. Early Kirby. Not that early. I mean, I think he started in the 40s. So here's another Kirby. This is even earlier. This is Gorgon. First Gorgon of the Inhumans. And man, Fantastic Four had a run that was incredible. They introduced so many characters in a short amount of time. Just think like 48, 49, 50, 52, 53, like all of that. 50, I think, was Negative Zone, which is Annihilus. So lots of cool stuff there. This was an eBay purchase. Sold as near mint. I don't think it's near mint, but I didn't pay a near mint price, so that's all right. And then I think what I've decided, this has something on the back of it, if I remember, that is odd. And I want to take a look at this. We'll take a look at it right now. Well, first, let me show you what I'm definitely going to do, okay? Strange Tales 126 is 100% getting done. There is a tide line at the back of this book that has driven me crazy ever since I bought it. And I have pressed and cleaned this book, but now I know how to get water stains out. So I am going to be attacking this bad boy real good. Savage, what's up? Mystique. That's right. Thank you, man. Mystique. Thank you. So, all right. I need to remember, like I have a zoom button and it's on my software, and so it covers up my comment section, and I'd much rather see comments than the zoom button. So, okay, so this is the first appearance of Dormammu and Clea. And Clea showed up at the end of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness in the post-credit scene, played by Charlize Theron, who played a character that gave me nightmares. The serial killer woman, that gave me nightmares. I didn't like that story. So anyway, this is 126. We're definitely going to work on this. But I want to see the back of this 36 because I feel like this is a nicer copy, but there's something wrong with it. Like it looks pretty sweet to be, you know, 64, 65. It's got a couple boards in it. I like to do like 2 boards. It just kind of firms it up a little bit, and do some bigger Mylars. That's how I like my PC to roll. So coming out, it does make it a little tighter. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty book. Like I said, I think something's going on with this thing. We could use a press. It's unpressed. That's good. Well, yeah, there's something funky. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, that's sort of washing it out. Can you see that bubbling? There's something weird that happened up here. It looks like poorly done mark removal. I'm not super sure. See if I can get some glare on it. See how there's no glare? Like it stops You can see the square. It's crazy. You can see it even clearer on the interior. Definitely something. Yeah, we're going to take this apart. Page quality is nice. It's a nice book. It's a shame that... Yeah, this is good. We might be able to hook this up. Hopefully we'll get a result out of this puppy. All right, we're going to put this back in the bag. This is coming next week, friends. This will be in a show next week. I'm gonna start doing a little bit more serious work. Not that I did do Amazing Spider-Man 50, which was pretty serious, and the Submariner 1 was. But this is cover removal, and I'm better at it now. I'm not scared of the staples anymore. So, all right, that's in there. Okay, so now we're going to look at the tide line here. Okay. Show you what I mean by a tide line. Book's flat. It's been pressed. It looks good. It's been cleaned. No streaks. Sharp, good color. There's Dormammu. See, this is the B story. This is a 2-story book. Human Torch and Doctor Strange. So the Ditko Strange story was the B side. Spine's in decent shape. But right here, do have a tear. Man, that sucks. We got a tear right here. And right here. That's all right. That's all right. Can't have it all. So, can use a little whitening. Tide line. It's infuriating. That's all coming off. All right. So I'm just going to get some photos here. And we're going to get started. Okay. Everywhere I've lived in this neighborhood for the past 20 years, I can hear the train. It's pretty cool. I always like it. Just snapping some photos here for some before and after comparisons. Looks like oh yeah, pretty yellow. Pretty yellow. All right. Well, this is coming Monday. This will be Monday at noon. So be sure to tune in then. I think that's going to do it for tonight. Kind of threw a wrench in the gears with the Marvel Premiere 15 not being ready to reassemble, but we'll get it together. And thanks so much for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow night for a Toys episode at 8 o'clock. And that could run a little bit longer. So thanks a lot. Have a great night. And we'll see you tomorrow night or on Monday for the next comic book episode. All right.